Good evening, IIBM. My name is Balkrishna, and we are back again with another session. I welcome you all to IIBM's induction program of 21st Batch Ignite 2020. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce you to our today's speaker and one more gem from alumni family of IIBM, the passionate Mr. Rachin Mahendroo. Rachin sir is an MBA in Marketing and Human Resources from the class of 2006 and 8. He's a passionate professional with 12 plus years of corporate experience in sales, marketing, advertising, and brand consulting. Having worked with some of India's largest brand consulting and advertising groups, he's always on at the work front, helping brands to get noticed at a blink. Driven with passion to build brands of the future, advertising comes to him naturally and is a synonym of his name, Rachin, meaning creator. Sir started his career with Dr. Reddy's as a territory in charge for Goa that paved way for a career in FCB Ulka, one of India's biggest advertising agencies. After giving 8 years of his advertising career, Sir joined HPL Group as a brand manager and launched e-commerce platform from scratch named homepunch.com. Now it's a full-time small home appliance company licensed to sell Westinghouse appliances of USA in India. Later, Sir joined Cargill Food in year 2017, which is world's largest exporter of vegetable oil and wheat. Currently, Sir is working as a client servicing director at HakuHodoSync, a Japanese advertising and brand consulting giant, and handling Maruti Suzuki True Value brand. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from Mr. Consistent, Mr. Rachin Mahendroo. Over to you, sir.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Balkrishna, for such lovely words introducing me to the upcoming batch. I welcome all on board, and today's session is all about the new journey you all guys are going to start. And I think that I chose a topic that's self-realization, and I would try to justify every bit of what I talk. And I want you all to take something out of it, realize that what I'm trying to tell you. Today's session is not about, what I do. Today's session is not about what you will be going to do. Today's session is not about what is all expected out of you at the corporate career. Today's session is all about you. Today's session is all about how, we have been living our lives, what we think, is it right? Actually, is that what we think? Or is it what world wants us to think? It's not about that. It's about how do we want to see the world. But before that, everything starts from within. We need to see ourselves. I would like to start the presentation with your future answer to the world. I would request the presentation to be made. Okay. Your answer to the world after 2 years would be, I am an MBA. And when I say I am an MBA, you need to stand up to that word, I am an MBA. There are two meanings to this word, MBA. One is Master of Business Administration. And the second meaning to this word is, Mujhe bahut aata hai. However, from today's session, we need to see, in the 2 years of journey, where do I want to stand? Do I want to stand as a Master of Business Administration? Or I want to stand as a person that says, Mujhe bahut aata hai, because I am an MBA. Before that, you need to see that you are ready to say, I am an MBA. I have a question for all of you, and I would seek some answers. Let's see the question. Did you question yourself on this career choice before embarking on this path? Why have you chosen to be an MBA? Can I have some answers? You can type. Why have you chosen the path of an MBA or to be an MBA? Did you ever ask yourself why MBA? Okay, so there are a couple of answers to this question. I don't know how many of you have asked yourself that why I want to do an MBA. There are few simple answers to this. I want to become an MBA or to do an MBA because my parents wanted me to become someone who has pursued MBA, who is earning good amount of salary. Some thinks that after doing an MBA, I will get a salary of 40,000-50,000 rupees, or someone had no choice, so they thought, let's do an MBA. There are these 3 or 4.
Sir, on the chat tab, you can see the responses. So there are responses on that.
Let me see. Okay. For career progression and self-development, okay. For growth in career, for a better future, for better career growth, leadership quality, for bright future, and for better opportunities. Okay, so when we say for career progression and self-development, yes, some are very true to this fact that this is for career growth. But is this the fact? Do you think that just pursuing an MBA will make your career grow? Sometimes some degrees only act as degrees. Before I tell you that just be an MBA is not enough, you need to also understand something. Let's take another question. What's the color of an apple? Can someone tell? Did we not ever seen an apple?
Rachin sir, it usually takes some 20 to 30 seconds to get the response.
No issues. I am waiting.
Yeah. So you can see the answers.
Yeah. What's the color of an apple? I'm awaiting the answers. Can someone please tell me what's the color of an apple?
So there are n number of responses. Can you check?
Okay. No, I can't see any response.
So there are okay. So maybe there is an internet issue. So shall I tell you what are the answers they have posted?
Yes, please tell me what are the answers.
Red, maroon, green. One student says first green and then ripen to red.
Okay.
Light green.
Yeah, let's see. So some of you have said very right, correctly. An apple can be green also. Now, since the answer has already been revealed, let's go and see. The apple can also be of a yellow color, not necessarily that it has to be red. We all live by the rules. An apple can be red also, yellow also, or green also, yes, maroon also, or sometimes green, maroon, or yellow also. Before we start answering everything, let's take another question. Let's name this vegetable. Can someone tell what this vegetable is? Very well. Very well. So all of us know that this vegetable is called capsicum. Shimla mirch. Yes, very right. Capsicum, Shimla mirch. Someone saying bell pepper. Okay, capsicum, Shimla mirch. Most of you are absolutely correct. Let's see the next question. What is this vegetable? Someone said capsicum, Shimla mirch, bell pepper. Okay, same. Red and yellow capsicum. Okay. Red and yellow capsicum, bell pepper, capsicum, so bell pepper, or red and yellow capsicum, bell pepper, red bell. Okay. Most of you said this is capsicum. Some of you said this is bell pepper. Some of you said capsicum, Shimla mirch. This is red bell pepper and this is yellow bell pepper. However, we call it capsicum. Why? You know why? Because we all live by the rules of our belief system. We all thought that the capsicum is always green and bell peppers are always red or yellow. Is that the fact? This is also a bell pepper. This is never known as green bell pepper. No one calls it green bell pepper. Everyone calls it capsicum. Everyone calls these bell peppers, not capsicums. However, because we all live by the rules of our belief system, or we all thought that apples are always red, this is the time that we have to realize that today, at this stage of our lives, we are bell pepper, we are capsicums, we are green capsicums. However, can someone tell me, is there a price difference in both these two? Can someone tell me, is there a price difference in both these two? Do they come at the same price? So Ankita and people are saying, yes, they come at the same price. Not really, yes. They don't come at the same price. Green bell pepper, or so-called capsicum, always comes at a very cheap rate. Red and yellow bell peppers comes at a very expensive rate. Why? Green bell pepper, or let's say the red and yellow bell pepper, they are no different from each other. The only difference is color. The only difference is color. However, they are priced higher. Red bell peppers and yellow bell peppers are priced higher. Why? Because they are very presentable. They are not yet, they are MBAs. This is not an MBA. This is the guy who says, Mujhe bahut aata hai. This is the guy who says, I am well presented. I am well read. I am well thought through. I have more knowledge. So this becomes a better priced, commanding entity rather in comparison to this. The whole point I'm trying to tell you here is that there is no difference between these two. But one fine day, this green bell pepper realized that no one has plucked me. No one has plucked me. I am rotting here. So this green bell pepper changed its color from green to red or yellow to orange. And someone realized, oh, there is a different fruit today in my farm. Let's pick it up. He picked this farm product and started selling in the market and started commanding a better price. This guy now commands lesser price compared to this guy because this guy realized I am very much sellable. So today, through this session, all I want you to tell is that you need to realize that I should never become a green capsicum. I should always try to become a red bell pepper or a yellow bell pepper or a green or an orange bell pepper. There is no difference in any nutritional value. There is no difference in their physical form. There is no difference in anything, but the only difference is its value, its presentable entity, and its outlook. When I was an MBA, when I came to Pune, I was a very simple name fellow. I didn't know how to make presentations. I had never used my laptop or my machines to play PowerPoint presentations. I always played games. I knew how to use a desktop, but I never knew how to make presentations. And one fine day, I realized that I'm competing against 2 lakh people. 2 lakh people. Those who will be out to buy a job, those who will be out to sell themselves for a better job. And all I was offered was rejection. Rejection because I was a green bell pepper. I never was these capsicums. And that is the time I started learning. I started, changing myself, my attitude. Attitude is all what it takes to be a red bell pepper or a yellow red bell pepper or a yellow bell pepper. Attitude to change yourself, attitude to change your surroundings. If we all continue to live by the rules that this is capsicum and this is bell pepper, or an apple can always be, red, then we are nowhere. We need to start realizing that there is, and it is the time we change. We change our mindset, we change our attitude, we change for good. I'm sure all of you must have spent a lot of, money to join an MBA course. An MBA course is not an MBA course to learn from books. An MBA course is to learn from yourself. An MBA course is to understand what is required when I go out in the market. When I go out in the market, I need to have all the answers. You need to grow up as individuals. Individuals, those who are smart to answer. I remember I got 9 rejections when I started appearing for interviews. No one would take me. I didn't know why. No one would take me. Then I realized that there is something that I need to change. I need to change my attitude. I need to change my knowledge on the subject matters I'm going to answer. Anyone can, read from the books and answer papers and then take a degree. But that degree will not help you fetch that command, fetch that money you want from an MBA course. Like most of you said, for development. Yes, you are here for development. You are here for the development of your future. You are here to shape it. But I'm not going to tell you that you have to study all your books. I'm not going to tell you that what you have to study is that what are your interests. Some of you would want to take finance as your courses. Some of you would want to take HR as your course. Some of some of you would want to take marketing as your subjects. Now you have to realize that what I am good at. A finance funnel has so many options to take from. Marketing guys have so many funnels to take from. You need to realize what I am good at. I tell you my example. I was not clear about what is the course of my career after 2 years of time, until people started guiding me, telling me, what are you good at? And that is when I realized, oh, I'm good at creativity. I'm good at drawings. I'm good at writing. I'm good at visualizing. So a career in advertising made a better sense. And then I realized advertising is a very big, vast subject and a part of marketing. So I chose marketing as my career. But before that, I was very confused lad. I was very naive fellow. I didn't know how to behave in the world. The first realization is that the world wants you to behave the way the world wants you. And there is an equal opportunity that you will behave the way world wants you to behave. But I would always tell you, you need to behave the way you want your life, and the way you think, and the way you need to see that everything out there is not real. Even the corporate world is not real. Even the physical world is not real. All this while, until March, or let's say February 2020, people had never expected a small invisible entity will come and halt the entire civilization on the planet Earth, because we all were living by the rules. Nothing will happen to me. We are all safe. Nothing will happen to me. Nothing can stop us. But one small invisible entity stopped everything, because we were all living by what the world believed in. But today, we need to start believing in something. We need to start believing in ourselves. If you don't act today, if we don't act today, things will never be in your hands. Things will always be in somebody's hands. I took the command in my hands the day I appeared for an interview in Bombay. As long as I was in Pune, the command of my interviews were in the others' hands. They were questioning me, and I was answering their questions, and I was getting rejected. And I took a time for self-realization. I started understanding what was I doing wrong. I was living their lives. I was trying to answer their questions. And then what I did, I just changed everything around myself. I started learning about myself, my strengths, my abilities, my knowledge, my education. And then I started building my resume with respect to what I know, so that they will question me what I will answer. They will question me for what I want them to question me, so that I will answer everything in perfection. And that was the day I have always, been very proud of myself. I took command of my life. I took command of everything I think, not what the world wants me. The world wants you to pursue an MBA. The world wants you to do their jobs. But I want you to pursue your dreams, not others' dreams. An MBA is someone who has a command over his own businesses. Your job is your own business. Your job is not somebody else's business. Yes, it is a business, but you are the masters of business. You are going to be the masters of business. The day from 2 years from now, when you tell people, I am an MBA, they should see you as an MBA and not the guy who knows everything with respect to the ego of mujhe bahut aata hai. After 2 years, when you say, I want a salary of this 1,000 rupees per month, You need to question first yourself. Are you really ready for that salary? You all talk about self development. I want you to tell you self development will only come through self realization. I am an example where I was not able to speak good English, but today I can command a great English. I can conversate with a lot of people with any kind of English they speak. And this change was not in those 2 years. This change I brought over a period of these 15 years of my career. But the start happened when I joined IIBM. There needs to be the time when you realize that, am I the real me? Am I ready for the challenges that the world is going to pose to me? Change the way we think and consume information and see this world. The world is all lie. Everything what is true is you, yourself, your knowledge. And that is what in these 2 years you need to work upon. The much needed behavior change is now the need of the hour. You need to start changing your behavior. Apples are no more red. Capsicums are no more green. Let's see a small video. I want you to see this video. This video is actually a reflection of your current being, what you are thinking, what you're going through right now. Shun your old avatar. This is the time. It's time you have to born again. You are no more that BSc guy. You are no more that BA guy. You are no more that BCom guy. You are going to be an MBA from 2 years from now. And today's lesson is all about self-realization. You need to start realizing there is a lot at stake. 2 years of your life will make you or break you, provided you choose the right path. This video is one of my most favorable videos because this was exactly the way I joined IIBM. But the second part of the video changed my life, and that is what I want, because I will again say a lot of it is at stake. And everything from today you will do, you will not only do for yourself, for the parents, those who have had a vision for you becoming an MBA, earning great amount of respect, and of course, yes, money. There was a time my father would ride a bicycle, and he offered me a motorcycle. I took great pride in riding that motorcycle, never realizing that my father is riding a bicycle. My father would buy a shoe worth rupees 140, but I would always demand a shoe worth rupees 1400 rupees. That era it was 1400, today it's 4000 rupees. I want to tell you, the day I took command after this realization, what my father gave away. Today, I respect him for all his sacrifices. And till this day, he's been with me as a strong support, and I have been with him as a strong support. Today, I have a great career. Today, I have everything that I wish for. And I recently bought a home worth 2 crore rupees because I earned it, because I learned everything that those 2 years I could have wasted my life in Pune. Or I also wanted everything for myself, but I was nothing. I was that green bell pepper or that green capsicum. The realization made me to focus on my career, to focus on myself, to focus on my knowledge. Books were always there to take your degree, but knowledge doesn't comes from books. Knowledge comes from self-realization. Let's play this video. Balkrish, I would request you to play this small video.
जेंटलमैन कैडेट्स, मैं इंडियन मिलिट्री एकेडमी का एडजटेंट लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल प्रताप सिंह आपका आईएमए में स्वागत करता हूं। आज आप एक नई जिंदगी में कदम रख रहे हैं और मैं यकीन रखता हूं कि आप अपने आप को हर कदम पर इस ग्रेट इंस्टीट्यूशन के काबिल साबित करेंगे, क्योंकि अगर आप यहां तक पहुंचे हैं तो इसलिए कि आप में कोई बात है। इंडियन मिलिट्री एकेडमी वो इंस्टीट्यूशन है जो 1932 से आज तक अनगिनत ऐसे वीर सूरमा आर्मी ऑफिसर्स दे चुका है जिन पर जितना भी गौरव किया जाए कम है। सबसे पहले कंट्री, फिर आर्मी, फिर अपने साथी और सबसे आखिर में अपनी जिंदगी का ख्याल। यह आईएमए से ट्रेंड ऑफिसर की पहचान है। जेंटलमैन कैडेट्स, आपको आईएमए के स्टैंडर्ड्स और इसकी परंपरा का पूरा मान रखना है। सो गुड लक टू ऑल ऑफ यू।
जेंटलमैन, दुरुस्त फायरिंग के लिए 3 मूल उसूल है। नंबर 1, मजबूत पकड़। नंबर 2, दुरुस्त शिस्त। नंबर 3, दुरुस्त ट्रिगर ऑपरेशन की कार्रवाई। पहले मजबूत पकड़ किस प्रकार हासिल किया जाता है, देखिए। जैसे करंट सर्कल। आओ साहब।
डिटेल धावा पोजीशन। डिटेल धावा पोजीशन।
धावा। हाँ।
Halt! क्या बात है? दम नहीं अंदर? बचपन में दूध नहीं पिया था क्या? अंदर आग चाहिए, आग। जोश पैदा करो। चले यहां खड़े हो जाओ और दूसरों को देखो। Come on, move fast. Next. Detail, धावा पोजीशन। चलो जल्दी, देखता क्या है, घबराता क्या है?
ये बेकारी नर्वस हो रहा है, बहुत इजी है।
अगला टर्न तुम्हारा है, देखेंगे।
ठीक है राकेश, मैं बॉय ऊपर से तुझे वेव करूंगा।
बहुत खराब, फेल, एकदम फेल। ये 1 मिनट में करना था। नेक्स्ट, ऊपर जाना, क्रॉस करना, कूदना 1 मिनट में।
सर।
चलो चलो जल्दी।
उस्ताद
जी साहब।
कैसा चल रहा है?
ठीक करना साहब।
गुड, कैरी ऑन।
ठीक है साहब।
जेंटलमैन कैडेट करण शेरगिल।
यस सर।
तुम इसीलिए गिरे क्योंकि तुम्हारा ध्यान नहीं था। तुम समझते हो कि तुम यहाँ का डिसिप्लिन तोड़ सकते हो?
सॉरी सर।
तुम्हें इसकी सजा मिलेगी।
यस सर।
तुम उस ट्रेंच में क्रॉल करोगे, कहीं उठना या रुकना नहीं है। आओ गो। कमान बका। दिमाग बना रखा तुम लोगों ने। बहुत सीरियस। ऐसा लग रहा है आपको मिट्टी का स्वाद। Don't get up. Go again. चलो जल्दी। हाथ नीचे जीसी। फौजी बनना इतना आसान नहीं है जीसी। कम ऑन, चलो। Don't get up. Go again. जल्दी करो। Come on. जल्दी से। Come on, move. Don't get up. आज तुम अपने घुटनों पर ही रहोगे। Is that understood?
यस सर।
क्या सोच रहा है? कुछ नहीं।
अब छोड़ना यार, तेरी भी तो किस्मत ऐसी है, कंपनी कमांडर आ गया।
मगर कुछ भी को यार, देख गलती तो थी।
चल अब सब कुछ भूल के सो जाओ, कल से एक नया स्टार्ट। अब तो चांस ही मत देना किसी को कि कोई पनिशमेंट का सवाल हो। ओके, सुबह मिलते हैं। गुड नाइट। करण, साकेत गुड नाइट बोल रहा है। गुड नाइट तो बोल दे।
गुड नाइट।
गुड नाइट।
वहां कोई झगड़ा वगड़ा तो नहीं हुआ?
नहीं, मैं बस ऐसे।
बैठो। करण, ये जो कुछ मैंने बनाया है, कमाया है, जो भी है, किसके लिए किया है मैंने ये सब? बाबूजी, तुम्हारे दादाजी 1947 में लाहौर से यहाँ आए थे, तो क्या लेके आए थे? एक कमरे में पूरी फैमिली रहती थी। बड़ा हुआ तो सुनता था कि लाहौर में हमारा ऐसा घर था, हमारी फैमिली का ऐसा रुतबा था। तीर की तरह लगती थी ये बात मेरे दिल में। कसम खाई थी मैंने कि अपनी फैमिली की पोजीशन फिर वही बनाऊंगा जो थी, और मैंने बनाई। लेकिन ये सब देखने को बाबूजी ही नहीं रहे। तुम ये लोग हो, अगर तुम लोग ही इसकी कदर नहीं करोगे तो मैंने जो किया बेकार ही किया।
तुम्हें इनका हाथ बटाना चाहिए बेटा। कल से तुम ऑफिस जाना शुरू करो। ओके?
ठीक है, जाओ। याद है मैंने क्या कहा? ये 4 दिन में लौट कर आएगा। I know I'm Shani. Is it good for nothing?
अब जाने दीजिए, वापस तो आ गया ना।
तुम ही हो जो उसे कोई उम्मीद लगाई रखी। मेरे तो समझ में नहीं आता कि देश और करण में इतना फर्क कैसे।
What is this? कल आए और आज फोन किया? Nice hairstyle. Anyways, कब तक हो?
मैं वापस ही आ गया।
क्या मतलब? तुम छोड़ के आ गए? तुमने जिंदगी में एक फैसला अपनी मर्जी से किया और 4 ही दिन में हार मान ली। तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स परेशान थे, नाराज थे, मगर तुमने कहा कि ये मेरी जिंदगी है, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए मैं फैसला करूंगा। ये फैसला किया तुमने।
रोमी, तुमको जो बुरा लग रहा है मैं समझता हूँ, मगर
क्या समझते हो करण? याद है इसी जगह तुमने मुझसे कहा था कि तुम मुझसे शादी करना चाहते हो। शायद वो इरादा भी बदल गया हो।
ये क्या कह रही हो तुम रोमी?
और क्या कहूँ? जिसके दिल में अपने लिए कोई इज्जत नहीं, अपने फैसले की कोई इज्जत नहीं, वो मेरी क्या इज्जत रखेगा?
रोमी तो मेरी बात।
डोंट टच मी। करण, मुझे नहीं लगता कि अब मैं तुमसे कभी मिलना चाहूंगी।
Are you with me, everyone? Just say yes, I'll see. What was the message that video was trying to tell us? Quick answers? Anyone? What was the message the video was trying to tell us? So the intent was not to show you a movie. The intent was to try to tell you some message. To stick with the decision we make, never lose hope, focus on work, never give us early. Right. So the message here was that by the time you resume your college in physical form, when you start attending the college, see the attitude of that video or that particular bite of the video. It was about that if we go with this attitude to pursue our MBA dream, we will end up like this. Am I making sense? If we go with this attitude, we will end up like this. Change is difficult, but we have to keep going. Yes. So So the attitude is what we have to change. You have to shun your old avatar. It's time to born again. These 2 years of your life are going to make your career. If you have the same attitude, what we saw in the video, you will fall in the water. If you have the same attitude, your girlfriends will leave you. Attitude is what is now you have to define. If you have chosen the path of MBA, please understand what it requires from you. It doesn't require you to study only books and earn a degree. I will continue to tell you the same thing again and again. It doesn't want you to just study the books and attain a degree. The purpose is to make you a better person, a thorough person. When I say a thorough person thinks of business, a thorough person thinks of relationships, a thorough person thinks of his decisions, a thorough person thinks of people, everything. This small video was about that, the entire package: relationship, decisions, attitude, family, and then the self-realization. What we saw in the last. If you never have this self-realization that you are made to do more than you think, more than the world thinks. The second part of this video is the another attitude, the behavior change. Yes, Jyoti has said change is difficult, but is not impossible. If you think you have made a choice to pursue your MBA career, please stick to it. Understand what an MBA requires from you to be. You will be again competing with 2 to 3 lakh people from other MBA institutes, from SIMBI, from IMs, from all other B schools. But if you stand true to your purpose, if you stand true to what it takes to compete with those guys, Simbis and IIMs and all other B school people, you will always lead the charge. Choices are made to be adapted. Yes, Ankita said choices are made to be adapted. I tell you a very simple example. When I was pursuing my internship, I was intern at FCB Ulka, where there were interns from Simbi, where there were interns from IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Lucknow, and many other good grade B schools. They didn't choose them. None of them were chosen, but they chose me because their attitude was, oh, I am a Simbi guy. Oh, I am from an IIM Ahmedabad. But I had no attitude to show. So I showed my attitude towards my work, and they gave me the job. And that job made my career. For 8 long years, I was with FCB. Let's see the changed attitude, what it brings to the table. Bal, can we have the next video?
Sir, we'll be playing this video. Give me a moment. There is some issue on this link.
Possible to run the video from the file? Can I play?
Sir, you can share your screen if you want to play that video. Can you share your screen, sir? Your microphone is off, I guess.
I'm just trying to figure out from where to change the screen.
Okay. So it is the third button from top. So it is the third button.
After chat or what?
No, sir. So on the top, after microphone.
Yeah, done. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So I'm playing the video now. This is the attitude video. Second.
So your microphone is off. I guess we are not able to hear the audio.
Microphone is on.
Okay, you can play it again.
Can we play from here?
Not from here. You can go back to that screen and it was visible very well.
Or what you can do is maybe if you can play the song from your file.
Okay. Let me just try that, sir.
I will run the video from here. You run the video from there. Maybe it'll sync the voice.
So let me find out the file and I'll try that, sir.
Or we try playing the video from the link.
Wait a minute, we will put another link of the same video. Let's see if it works. I hope this will work now.
यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। तुझे अब ये दिखाना है। रोके तुझको आंधियां या जमीन और आसमां पाएगा, जो लक्ष्य है तेरा, लक्ष्य तो हर हाल में पाना है। हिम्मत से जो कोई चले, धरती हिले कदमों तले। क्या दूरियां क्या फासले, मंजिल लग।
Okay, so I think there is some issue with the video link. However, I hope all of you got the gist of what I wanted to, tell you, that it's all about attitude. There are two kinds of attitude I have shown you through these videos. One, where the attitude is very usual, that okay, my father has told me go pursue MBA. My fellow friends have started pursuing MBA, so let's go and pursue MBA. And then with that usual attitude, you will go pursue MBA. You will be that guy who fell into the water, who was not really was having a focus, who was not really having an aim in his life, and things will never be in place for that person. But when you change your attitude, but when you start realizing that apples are not always red, when you start realizing that a green bell pepper doesn't command great money, but a red bell pepper and a yellow bell pepper commands greater money, well, the person is the same. It's only the attitude that defines your career, that will going to define how much money you will command in the industry. Even if you say that the starting salary could be 30,000, yes, it can be possible. But if you say that with the previous attitude, I will command 30,000 rupees salary or 40,000 or 50,000 rupees salary, then yes, it is very difficult. It is not at all achievable. But with the second command, yes, it is very well achievable. With this, I would want to commence my session for today. This MBA course is nothing but the process of self-realization. When I say self-realization, it is about not just realizing the real you, but realizing the real world you are going to enter. It is not easy. It is never a cakewalk. It will never be a cakewalk. Someone asked me about my career of 15 years. My career of 15 years was exactly the career of that guy who was running in the military, who was trying to crawl that muddy trench. But at the end, in military, they say there is Antim Pag. I crossed my Antim Pag, and each year that Antim Pag has to be crossed. It's a continuous journey, not just self-realization, but the hardships of your life, but the hardships of your career. They are all going to be there, and you have to fight with a positive attitude. And that is what happens when you start realizing that things were easy when you were being fed by the fathers. Things will not going to be easy when you will start competing with 2 lakh people out in the field for jobs, for career growths, for that matter, even getting married. For everything, there is always a competition. But you win over competition with your attitude. And I want, when you join the college in the physical form, when everything is open, when everything is all right, your mindset towards your MBA needs to be very sharp, very focus-minded, that you are here to earn something. पुणे आकर घूमने के लिए पूरी जिंदगी पड़ी है. पुणे आकर फिल्में देखने के लिए पूरी जिंदगी पड़ी है. पुणे आकर लाइफ पार्टनर चूज करने के लिए भी पूरी जिंदगी पड़ी है. जिस दिन तुम अपने पैरों पे खड़े हो जाओगे, जिस दिन सेल्फ रियलाइज हो जाओगे, everything will fall in place. That day, if you tell someone I am an MBA, he will look down upon you as the red bell peppers or the yellow bell peppers. Yes, wow. सब्जी महंगी है पर अच्छी है. नहीं तो सब शिमला मिर्ची बुलाएंगे. I'm telling you honestly. सब कहेंगे अरे शिमला मिर्च खा लो. And if you tell someone I am an MBA, and they will say, oh, red bell peppers, that's a very rare सब्जी, थोड़ी महंगी है, बनती भी अलग तरीके से है, शिमला मिर्च की तरह नहीं बनती है फिर. Am I making sense? I hope I tried doing justice to today's session, and with this I commence my session with you all guys, and I give you a welcome, wholehearted welcome to all of you, and I would love to listen from you, love to hear from you. If in case you want to know, you can always ask the college to arrange for a call, arrange for a video call, or you can call me, you can message me on LinkedIn or my personal email ID. I always reply. Sometimes I take time, but I always reply. You will always have an answer, and you will always be, and I will always be there whenever you need me. Thank you so much for your patience and for looking for that, watching that video. The intent was not to make you watch a movie, but a lesson. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So I would like to ask you only one question. We are running short of time. Only one question. First is 2 years of MBA. And second is what role IIBM played, though you have addressed that, but how that transformation, that transition happened.
Okay, so I'll tell you, my intent of taking this military video was also planned. So for everyone, IIBM is going to be a military academy, I tell you.
Yes.
I always wanted to sleep for many hours, but IIBM had times of 7:30 entry. My attitude was very similar to that guy. But when IIBM started posing challenges to you, it became harder and harder for me and for everyone else. And IIBM always was pushing us towards self-realization, to say so. The self-realization, because the course content and the people's intent was to make you ready for the future, ready for the hardships. If you didn't crawl that muddy trench, didn't had those hardships, you were going to take your corporate career as lightly as that guy, and corporate career will throw you out in a day, in a month, or in a year, because they know that your attitude is not that great. Your attitude doesn't define what they need. And that is all about what I think career role was played by Jasser and by the IIBM staff and by the curriculum and by the teachers, that they prepared you for future. They made you strong. They didn't make you what you came as. They polished you as a porcelain vase, not as a mud vase or as a vase that can be broken so easily.
Right, sir. Right, sir. What I will do, I will be sharing questions on your email, and if you can address those, that will be great.
I will. You have to be patient with my responses, but I will certainly respond.
Sure, sir. So, sir, thank you.
Let's enjoy the session.
Yes, sir. So, thank you so much, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom. I must say that your attitude and your positivity is contagious. On behalf of IIBM family, I just want to extend the gratitude for this session. May you keep on infecting people with your positivity. With the hope of meeting you again, long live IIBM and Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind. Okay, good day. Stay home, stay safe.
Stay home, stay safe, sir. Thank you so much.